Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about Jasmy. Let's go. Okay, welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, if you can go down below, hit that subscribe button, and while you're down there, if you can tap the like button, I would really appreciate it. Jasmy. All right, we are making moves. So, very, very quick update. Falling wedge that we've been in for Jasmy for a very long time. We had the breakout. We were getting resistance here at the 236 Fibonacci, which was sitting at the 0052 area. We had that for a couple of weeks. We had a really nice breakout above that. And now we're running into the next set of resistance, which is the 382 here, which is sitting at the 0081 area, which also lines up with the resistance right over here. So we had a lot of support coming in right here, also back here. And so now we're hitting that as resistance. This is going to be a lot stronger resistance than this 236 was, in my opinion. But the way that Jasmy's been moving lately, I mean, honestly, anything's possible. The market is just, we are seeing coins getting, 50 to 100% moves in a day. And Jasmy went on that 30% move the other day. Which I think was this one right here. Yeah, this the end of this week here. So if we went to the daily time frame, yeah, there's this guy right here. And then this guy right here, actually. So what was so on the daily, this guy was a 34% move. And this last one we had here yesterday was a 25% move. It still looks like Jasmy is just hanging out really high on the RSI here, forming bearish divergences. We had that bearish divergence that we were forming on the daily, and Jasmy just busted right through that, which is great to see, which was where we were kind of sitting right here, finding the resistance at that 236, and then we just blasted off through there, which is fantastic for Jasmy. Now we've hit this next resistance. It does look like we're getting fairly high again on the RSI and on the market cipher B down here. I want to go down to the 4 hour because I want to start putting some fibs on here. So the 4 hour is looking great. We're just following, higher highs, higher lows here. And if we put fibs underneath all these guys here, so we took, from the bottom to this top, we were just kind of finding support around. We found support at the 618 over here. And then we had a nice move to the upside. And then if we move this fib over to this low right here, to this high right here, we even got more bullish where we only came down. We did a double bottom here of the 382 area. We didn't even come down to the 0.5 fib, and we were kind of finding support on the 21 EMA, which you can kind of see in here. So we got the 21 right here, we got the 50 right here, which we almost went down to the 100, and then the 200. And so we found some support at the 382, had a major blast off right here, which lined up perfectly with retesting the 50 on the RSI right here. And also we got the green dot down here on the 4 hour, which was a good sign for move. And then obviously, I mean, you can see the volume is just, this is where, the volume is, Jasmy's been moving up, quite a bit over the last month or so. When was this? January, over the last month. Jasmy had the breakout. We've been, it's been moving up rapidly, but then this is the first time since then we had this nice spike of volume over here, but it doesn't even compare to the volume spike we had right here, which is a good sign. That's just telling me that Jasmy is continuing to maintain its bullishness. This is gonna, in my opinion, it'll start to decline here a little bit because we are forming a bearish divergence again on the 4 hour. As you can see, we've got the higher high here in price and then the lower high here on the RSI. And it also looks like we're about to print another red dot on the cipher B down here. So, I mean, we're just seeing where this is going to fall. It is going to get a little, I mean, maybe we go sideways here for quite a while. Maybe we do some support. So if we put a fib from this low right, so let's just do, let me put on this guy and see where this guy says we should put the fib. So yeah, we put it down here. And then, so just waiting to see where this guy comes down to. If it's going to, if it is, maybe we just maintain, a channel in here above the 236. If we're maintaining, super bullishness, finding support right over here off of these this previous resistance now turning to support, which is around that 236. Or if we move that fib up to this bottom right here, and then we come down. So this actually looks like, you know, a chance we can come down to the 0.5 fib here, which brings us to the 00736 area, finding support off of these highs right here, along with the 0.5 Fibonacci as well, and just kind of maintain a sideways action here, kind of like what we did back over here when we were, oh, lost connection. There we go. Kind of like we did back over here when we were trying to break through the 236 here, where we just kind of went sideways for a while and just waited for the moving averages to catch up. You always, I mean, the moving averages always have to catch up. If there's too much space in between the moving averages, they'll end up catching up. You're either going to go sideways or you're going to have a big drop. And in this case over here, we went sideways. So, I mean, we did have this one lower low right here, which brought us down just below that 100 EMA. And then, you know, it looks like we had a bullish, is that a bullish divergence? Nope, it's not. But we did get that one lower low, and then it corrected itself and came back up. So I kind of see possibly something like this happening again in this area. But with the amount of volume that we're getting right now, I mean, anything's possible. It could just blast right through there. But this is our next resistance line that I've been looking at for a while. Obviously, the next one would be the 0.5 fib here, which is at the 011 area. And then the big resistance that I'm waiting for is the 016 area, which is the 618 Fibonacci. Let me go zoom out here. That would bring us up to the 618 Fibonacci. And after we get there, from the bottom to that area, Jasmy would have already ran 500%, which is a fantastic move. And then obviously my first price target, which I talked about in my video, we're looking at that 0.5 and then to the 30 cent. And then, I mean, I don't think we're getting up here, but possibly at least to the dollar area, maybe is I think what I talked about. I can't remember what I talked about in my price target. You can watch my price target video, look up my Jasmy, how to make or how much you need to be a millionaire for my price targets. Can't think of it off the top of my head right now. But anyway, so we're hitting our next resistance. This one looks to be a lot stronger resistance than this previous resistance, where you can see we've had lots of support in here in the past. And so we'll just have to wait and see what it's going to take to blast through that. But then, yeah, sideways action, possibly a little bit of a retracement for the short term in Jasmy's future. That's pretty much all I got. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.